Hello everyone and welcome back to Programming in C++ with me Juhi Kaneria. Today we are going to begin with our Unit 2 Functions in C++ and Working with Objects. By the end of this session you will be able to develop simple programs using functions. Okay, so functions in C++. A function is a group of statements that are used to perform a specific task. For every C++ program, we have at least one function which is the main function. We are already seeing few programs in which we used to have a main function. For other trivial programs, we may have additional functions depending upon the task which we need to perform. Main function. Main function is the entry point of the execution of any program. That means any program starts its execution from the main function, and by default the operating system returns integer value as from the main function. So we have the prototypes for main as int main, and int main in the bracket we have int args and character array of argv. But basically which we are going to use this format int main and then empty bracket, and for more complex functions we would be using this format later on. Since it returns some value, we have to terminate the statements using the return 0 statement. So the syntax of main function is given as over here int main, then you have the opening braces, and within that you have the body of the main function or the statements which are used to perform particular task, and then we have a return 0 statement at the end of the function, and then we have the closing braces. So exit value 0, that is return 0, means that the program has run successfully, and if we have any non-zero value as a return, then it means that there is a problem during the execution of the program. Function prototyping. Basically function prototyping is the signature of the function, or we can say declaration of the function, right? So declaration, what does it specify? Declaration is basically used to show what the function is expecting as the arguments or as the parameters, and what that particular function is going to return as a value. So the purpose of function prototyping are as follows. It tells the return type of the data that the function will return. Then it tells the number of arguments that are to be passed to the functions. It also tells the data type of each of the functions or arguments that are passed to the function, and it tells the order in which the arguments are to be passed to the functions. So here the order of the arguments which are passed within the bracket are very important. The syntax of the function prototyping or function declaration is stated over here. We have the return type. Return type is the data type which a function is going to return. It can be int, void, anything, float, whatever return type or data type you want to return from that particular function. Then we have the function name, which is a user defined name of the function, and then we have the argument list. Actually this argument list specifies the ordered list of arguments, that is the ordered list of return type and name of the arguments. The order is very important. Let's see the example of it. Here we have int add, in the bracket we have int a comma int b. Here int add. So int is the return type which specifies that the function named add will return me the value of integer type. And when I want to call that particular function add, I need to pass two arguments a and b, and both the arguments are of data type integer. and the sequence of the argument. That means the first argument would be considered as A and the second argument which is to be passed will be considered as B. So let's see the example. We have included certain files over here. Hash include iostream.h and corneo.h. Then we have void add int. So from this you can see the return type of this function named add is void. It is the return type. Now the name of the function, or we can say function name, is add, and we have two arguments that are of integer types. Since we have two arguments, we are using to int, right? Here you can specify the name of the arguments as well, and if you don't want to specify the names of the arguments like a and b, you can later on specify it when you are defining the particular function, right? So here we have void add int. This specifies that add function will be returning me void value. That means it will return me nothing, and it will have two parameters, and both the parameters will be of integer type. Now when I define this particular function, I can define it before the main function over here as well, but if I want to define it after the main function, then also it is okay, but declaration is always to be done before the main function. That means before it is going to be used. Here we are going to call the function, so before that we need to specify the prototype, or declaration of the function is to be done. Now in the definition, what I am doing is I am writing void add, that means the return type, function name, and in the parameter list I am passing integer a and integer b. So whatever parameters are to be passed while calling the function, that two parameters will be added in the function. A plus b will be done, and then the sum will be printed. So in the cout I am directly writing sum is equal to, and then I am writing, or we can say arithmetic operation is performed, a plus b is done, and then that particular value is being printed over here. Now in the main function you can see what I am doing is I have just cleared the screen so that the output would look a bit good. Then we have add 5, 3. So this is called function call. Right. So this is my function call. And when I call the function add 5, 3, the compiler will go to the function add, and in that add function, the value which is passed as the first parameter, that is 5, that will be considered as A, and 3 would be considered as B. So in this case, when I am defining the function and I am giving the names A and B for the arguments, these arguments are called my dummy arguments. They are my dummy arguments, or we can say they are and when I'm writing 5, 3, that is while function call, whatever arguments I am passing, they are my actual arguments. Okay, so these dummy arguments are also known as formal parameters or arguments, and these are called my actual arguments or parameters. So A will be equal to 5 over here and B will be equal to 3 over here. So when we perform A plus B in this function, it will be evaluated to 8, and sum is equal to 8 would be printed, and then we'll return from the function back to the next line of our main function, that is getch. So my screen will be retained and then return 0, and then main function would end. So this was all about functions. Thanks for watching. For more such videos, like, share and subscribe to our channel Heta and Juhi.